Hello, it's the Effin, and today we're going to look at the trailer for Joker, Folie, Deux, and I'm going to talk about the movie because I actually saw it for once, yay! And, don't get scared now, but this might be one of my favorite movies of the year. Wait, don't leave! Let's watch the trailer, and I'll let you know my thoughts on this movie. Here we go.
For us today.
We use music to make us whole, to balance the fractures within ourselves.
I'm nobody. I haven't done anything with my life like you have. Let's get out of here.
Oh my god, why do I like this trailer? I hated the marketing for this movie for a long time.
What's changed, Arthur?
I'll tell you what's changed. We are alone anymore. That's what we should be talking about.
This is such a great deceptive trailer.
I want to see the real you.
Okay, so let's finally talk about Joker, Folie, Deux. I didn't see this movie in theaters because I didn't love the first Joker. Hate's a strong word, but I very much dislike the first Joker in a lot of ways. So I had no intention of seeing Joker 2 really much at all. But then the reviews came out, and they were interesting. Now, first, let me mention here. So you might see a number in front of this movie on the Effin screen. That is because it's the number 10 spot in my 10 favorite movies that came out this year. Before you click off the video and say I'm a contrarian, just a weirdo, I have not seen every movie that came out this year. Here's a list of movies I definitely want to see, and I'm sure are better than Joker 2, probably. I just haven't seen them. So let me mention them so you don't yell at me. So I haven't seen these movies, I do want to see them. Nora, really want to see it. Strange Darling, really want to see it. Juror number 2, I don't really want to see it, but I'm willing to keep up with the conversation. Heretic, I want to see. Night Bitch, I curse quietly. Sonic 3, The Apprentice, I don't want to see that movie either, but I think I have to for the sake of the world, I guess. And Transformers 1. These are movies I haven't seen that I really want to see that came out this year, and that I think would have taken the number 10 spot from Joker 2, but since they haven't, I also saw Joker 2 last week. Recency bias has beat them out, and so now I'm talking about it. So anyway, Joker 2, what I thought was interesting about it is I love the idea of a movie that is in response to another movie. I love the idea of a sequel that is like, oh wait, I don't know if you got the first one, so now I'm going to take you through every step of the way and explain everything I did in the first one. What I think about the first Joker was marketed by Todd Phillips. He was saying, like, this movie is like a joke. It's about comedy. It's about, like, what it means to, the thing is, what the things he was saying the movie was about, and the things people were walking away with the movie and thinking it was about, were two separate things, I think, in my mind. Maybe he was trying to make a comment on mental illness. Maybe he was trying to make a comment on poverty and stuff. But maybe he's mostly just trying to make a comment on comedy and how people... And I think that's stupid and basic and so shallow. But all the things he was saying about the first Joker movie, I never really thought equated. I didn't think they really meshed together. But the things he was saying about the first Joker movie made more sense with this movie, because this movie is actively about a man who did something that maybe he considers art, and how that art was misconstrued and mangled and reinterpreted, whatever, I don't know if that's a word, and sort of ran away with by the fans, the critics, everybody. Everybody takes this narrative and runs away with it, and then all of a sudden he's a Joker. And now, this movie's not, on paper it's also not good either, but what I like about it more than the first Joker movie is, while the first Joker movie brings up a lot of things and really says nothing about them, this movie is making flat-out statements. And while some of them are a little mean to the viewer and Arthur in the movie, I do think at least it is saying something at all, as opposed to the first movie, which to me didn't say much of anything. So there's that. They make so many comments in this Joker movie about, oh, you see that dumb movie they made about me? And, like, how the Joker is used in this movie as sort of like an idea that other people are sort of using, I think is such an interesting thing. The things that don't work in the movie, there's still some reality play of, I don't know what is or isn't real. I don't know if Lady Gaga's Harley is even really is she there? I don't even know if she's actually there, because I think she pretty much serves almost an equal amount of purpose as Zazie Beetz did in the first movie, except for she's like a metaphor for what the crowd wants, like, or maybe even what, like, this little bit of him wants to do, like, just come on, just take it, just take advantage of this power you now could have. And what Arthur does in the end of the movie is just sort of like, I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want to do all that. And I think that's Todd Phillips. I look at this movie as okay, the first movie is about Arthur Fleck. Joker. Joker 1 is about Arthur Fleck, who becomes this idea of the Joker that is similar to what we think of as Joker versus Batman in the comics, whatever, all that jazz. This movie is about Todd Phillips, and Todd Phillips is basically stepping into the shoes of Arthur Fleck and being like, do I really want to deal with all the things that comes with making a movie like this? A movie that plays with an audience that likes this sort of thing. A movie that is sort of just taking this idea that other people really love and just making it your own thing, and if that's a good thing or not. And also just sort of like, I don't know, I just think it's a very interesting idea. Like, I had no intention of seeing Joker 2, and I definitely didn't love Joker 1 enough to buy it ever or want to watch it again. But if I do watch it again, I would love to watch these back to back and see what, like, literally, it's like two movies talking to each other. And I like the potentials of what it could be, and then what the aftermath, the fallout, the consequences of what it was. I think it's juicy. And yes, the musical sequences don't need to be in the movie. You can slice them out. The only problem is if you do, you will literally not see a single frame of Joker until the very end, which I also don't think is a terrible idea. Yeah. So yeah, Joker 2 is not great, but it's not bad. And what is a more interesting specimen to me than the first Joker was. And that is why it is number 10 on my top 10 movies of 2024. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned, because I'm going to keep going. Number 9's next. Oh, I bet you wonder what it is. Goodbye!